Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So today we start the questions based on properties of determinant. So write it. Using properties of determinant, prove that, yes, write column wise 1 x square x, and here you have x 1 x square x 1 x square x1 is equal to, here you have to prove that 1 minus x cube whole square, that is equal to 1 minus x cube whole square. So what you do in that case, so here you adding, that means r1 is replaced by r1 plus r2 plus r3. So here you have 1 plus x square plus x, or you can write 1 plus x square in each of the element of first row. Understand? So in this way, you can take out it common. So you have 1 1 1, and that can be very easily converted into 0. So you make it two zeros on first row, and yes, and then you check it if you find any common elements in a row or column, so you take out and then expand it. Okay. So this is the process by which you can find its value. Okay, so write it. Yes, taking left side and applying operation, r1 is replaced by r1 plus r2 plus r3. R1 plus r2 plus r3, you can applying this operation. So what you have here, you can write 1 plus x square. Here you have 1 plus x square, and 1 plus x square. Okay, and write the remaining elements as it is. So x square x, here you can write 1 x square, and here you have x and 1. Now take out common 1 plus x square. So you could write 1 plus x square into 1 x square x. Here you have 1 x square, and here you have 1 x and 1. So in this way, here you have the elements which we left. Now, here you applying the operation. So C1 replaced by C1 minus C2, and C2 replaced by C2 minus C3. So in this way, here you form 2 0. So applying it, C1 replaced by C1 minus C2, and C2 replaced by C2 minus C3. C2 replaced by C2 minus C3. So if you applying this operation, so what you have, just write it. So you can write 1 plus x square into, here you have 0, here you have x square minus 1, and here you have x minus x square, x minus x square. In second column, you have 0, and here you have 1 minus x, and here you write x square minus 1, and third column you write as it is 1x and 1. So in this way, here you write the elements. Now what you do, here you have to form 1 minus x cube whole square. So you take out common 1 minus x from r1. Okay, sorry, from c1 and c2. You can take out common 1 minus x. Understand? So how 1 minus x is common? So here if you take 1 minus x common, here you can write minus times of x plus 1. So if you factorize it, here you have in place of x square minus 1, if you factorize it, you have x plus 1 and x minus 1. Okay, but here you take out common 1 minus x. So here you can write minus times of x plus 1, and here if you take x common, so you have 1 minus x, so it be take out very easily. So write its remaining, that means elements here. So that is equal to, yes, that is equal to, here you have 1 minus x 2 times. So right here 1 minus x whole square into 1 plus x square, and the determinant, within determinant, here you write in first column 0, here you have minus times of x plus 1, and here you have x, here you have x. In the same way, in second column you have 0, here you have 1, and here you can write minus times of x plus 1, minus times of x plus 1, and minus times of x plus 1. And your second column, sorry, third column is, what is your third column? You can write 1x1, 1x and 1. Now, if you expand it with respect to R1, so what you have, just write it. So that is equal to 1 minus x whole square into 1 plus x square into, and here you have 1 into, yes, eliminating first row and third column. So you have the product of these two numbers. So that is x plus 1 whole square minus x. So write it. So here you have x plus 1 whole square minus x. Okay, and simplifying it, what is your result? So that can be written 1 minus x whole square into 1 plus x square into, here you can write x square plus 2x plus 1 minus x, plus 1 minus x. You can write in this way. Okay, now this can be written as 1 plus x square. So here you have the square of this quantity also. So the complete quantity can be written in this way: 1 minus x into 1 plus x square whole square. And here you have the identity of a cube minus b cube. So you can write 1 minus x cube whole square. That is your right side. That is your right side. Note it. Who is Gautam? Can you open your webcam? Done, beta, done?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, yes, right. Next question. Using properties of determinant, prove the following. Using properties of determinant, prove the following, and write it column wise. Yes, here determinant x, y, z, and second column x square, y square, z square, and your third column is 1 plus px cube, 1 plus py cube, and 1 plus pz cube is equal to, here you have to prove 1 plus pxyz into determinant, oh sorry, not determinant, sorry, 1 plus pxyz into x minus y minus z, and z minus x. Yes, right, x minus y minus z, and z minus x. You have to prove this result, and that question was asked in 2010. Okay, so actually here you know the property. If a row or column of a determinant is the sum of two or more terms, then it can be expressed as the sum of two or more determinants. Understand? So here you see that your third column is the sum of two terms. Understand? So you take your left side and express that as the sum of two determinants. Sum of two determinants. So what you write here? So here you take left side and the complete determinant can be written as, yes, first you write this one x y z. Here you write x square y square z square, and in third column you write its first term, which is 1 1 1. So write here 1 1 1. Understand? Plus, in the same way, you write first column and second column as it is, and third column is the second term of this third term. Understand? So third column, sorry. So write, so you can write it as x y z. Here you write x square y square z square, and then px cube py cube and pz cube. You write in this way. Okay. All you understand this is a step.
Yes, sir.
So just wait. Yeah, so actually, this determinant is in simplest form. You trying to, that means, adjust here. You can take common. So if you can take common x from first row, y from second row, and z from third row. So in this way, you have x, y, z. Understand, as a common. And p is also common in third column, so you take out that also. So overall, in second determinant, here you take common p x y z. Okay. So right, so here you write x y z, x square y square z square. Here you have 1 1 1, and plus p x y z common. So how you take common, just x common from, that means xp common. X is common, and as well as p common from third column. So here you write 1 x, p is already taken out, so here you write x square. In the same way, here you write 1 y square and 1 z square. In this way, here you have the remaining elements. Now just see, if you are seeing that is first determinant and second, so here you see that elements are same in column wise, but they are in different columns. So you can interchange the column of this second determinant. How you interchange? You know the property. If you replace any one column to any other column, or any row to any other row, the value of the determinant get multiplied by minus times. Means it get minus, negative. Understand? So just you think about it. So if you applying C1 replaced by C2, so you have 1 minus, and then you applying C2 replaced by C3, so you have again 1 minus. So overall, there is no any effect on it, this one. So here you change its column twice. Understand? So what you do? First, x1 and x2 are replaced, and then x2 and x3 are replaced. So you can write second determinant as, yes, right, x y z. Here you write x square y square z square 1 1 1, and here you have plus minus, into minus. You have two times of minus sign. Yes, two times of minus sign, and pxyz, pxyz, and here you can write xyz, x square y square z square, and 1 1 1, 1 1 1. Understand? So in this way, you can interchange its column. So overall, here you see that yes, determinant is common from these two. So you have what? 1 plus pxyz as a factor. So right, so you can write here, or 1 plus pxyz factor, and the determinant which is left here, x y z, x square y square z square 1 1 1. Yes, in this way you can write this determinant. Now applying property. Yes, here you have 1, 1, 1. So make it 2 zeros by applying R1 replaced by R1 minus R2 and R2 replaced by R2 minus R3. So here the solution of this determinant is easy. So you applying it. So right, R1 replaced by R1 minus R2 and R2 replaced by R2 minus R3. So you have 1 plus pxyz into x minus y. Here you have x square minus y square, 0. In the same way, here you have y minus z, y square minus z square, 0. And your third row is z, z square, 1. Z square, 1. Yes, right. And in this way, here you can take common x minus y and y minus z from R1 and R2. R1 and R2. Okay. So just type out this portion. Okay. So take out common. So if you are taking common, so you have 1 plus pxyz into x minus y, y minus z, and the determinant, here you have 1, 1, z, here you have x plus y, y plus z, and z square, and 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So in this way, here you have elements. Yes, you have your next factor is z minus x. So if you want, here you can also form z minus x and taking common. So you can do it. So if the properties are applied there, so you can apply maximum number of properties there. Okay. So what happens, or you can solve it directly also, because the elements or the product here are very simple. So yes, if you want, you expand it with respect to C3. So if you want to expand with C3, so the sign are positive, negative, and positive here. So right, 1 plus pxyz into x minus y into y minus z into, yes, here you have 1. So right here 1 into eliminating third row and third column. So you have y plus z and minus x minus y. Minus x minus y. So in this way, y is cancel out. You have z minus x. You have z minus x. So write it. So you have 1 plus pxyz into x minus y into y minus z into z minus x. So you got here RHS. So in this way, you can prove it. Now, next question that was asked in 2008. Yes, right. If x, y, z are all different, note it better. If x, y, z all are different, and if x, y, z all are different, and right here determinant x, y, z, write in column wise, x, y, z, second column x square, y square, z square, third column 1 plus x cube, 1 plus y cube, 1 plus z cube is equal to 0, is equal to 0, so that SHOW, so that x, y, z is equal to minus 1. Here you have to show that x, y, z is equal to minus 1. So what are given here? The value of this determinant is 0, first thing. And the second one, it is given here the x, y, z are all distinct, means different. All they are different. So you have to prove that x, y, z is equal to -1. So what you do here? So first you already here you see that your third column is the sum of two terms. So you expand, that is split it. Okay, and yes, taking common and trying to expand it, no? Applying properties. So you can write that given determinant whose value is 0 as x, y, z, x square, y square, here you have x square, y square, z square, 1, 1, 1, plus determinant x, y, z, here you write x square, y square, z square, x cube, y cube, z cube is equal to 0. You can write in this way, sum of two determinants. Now here you can take x, y, z common from second determinant. So take it out. So x, y, z, here you write x square, y square, z square, 1, 1, 1, plus x, y, z common. Here you can take x, y, z common, and also, so if you are taking x, y, z common, so here you have 1 x square, here you have 1 y square, and 1 z square is equal to 0. Again, here you, that means interchange the columns, that means uh, interchange x, that means c1 and c2, and then c2 and c3. So you have the same determinant here. So you write it in next step, x, y, z, x square, y square, z square, 1, 1, 1, plus x, y, z, and you can interchange it here. So you have x, y, z, x square, y square, z square, 1, 1, 1 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So in this way, here, now you can take determinant common. So if you are taking determinant common, so you have 1 plus xyz. Here you have 1 plus xyz. Okay, so write it here. So 1 plus xyz, and the determinant xyz, here you have x square, y square, z square, 1, 1, 1, and is equal to 0. You have the value in this way. Now applying property and expand it. So how you applying? Yes, here you have same type of determinant. So R1 replaced by R1 minus R2, and R2 replaced by R2 minus R3. Yes, applying it. So R1 replaced by R1 minus R2, and R2 replaced by R2 minus R3. So you can write 1 plus XYZ, and also you can take common if you applying this operation, because you here you solve uh, there is similar so many similar types of questions. So if you applying here this operation and take out common x minus y and y minus z, so write it that is step. So you have x minus y and y minus z as common, and the determinant which you obtained here, here you have 1, here you have 1, and here you have z, and in second column you have x plus y, here you have y plus z and z square, and here you have 0, 0, 1, and the complete value is also 0. The complete value is also 0. Okay, right in this way. Now expanding with respect to c1 c3, sorry, expanding with respect to c3, and just see what you have. So if you are expanding it, so you can write 1 plus xyz into x minus y into y minus z into, so here you eliminate third row and third column. So you have y plus z, right here, y plus z minus x minus y. Minus x minus y is equal to 0. Minus x minus y is equal to 0. So x, sorry, y is cancel out, and here you have, yes, right. So finally, you have here 1 plus xyz into x minus y into y minus z into z minus x is equal to 0. Okay, this is step. Now just see your factor x minus y not equal to 0. Why? Because if x minus y is 0, x is equal to y. But that is given in your question, x, y, z are different, means distinct. So that's why x minus y not equal to 0, y minus z not equal to 0. In the same way, z minus x not equal to 0. So there be only possibility 1 plus x y z is 0. So that is equal to x y z is equal to minus 1. So it's proof your result. So write it. So only this first factor is 0. So write it. Hence 1 plus x y z is equal to 0. And here you write explanation. Since x, y, z are different, x, y, z are different, so x minus y not equal to 0, y minus z not equal to 0, and z minus x not equal to 0. You explain about this explanation, and here you have x, y, z is equal to minus 1. X, y, z is equal to minus 1. So in this way, you prove this result. Okay. Now, next question. Using properties of determinant, prove that. Yes, right. Using properties of determinant, prove that right here, column wise. 1 plus a square minus b square, 2ab and 2b. Then here in second column you write 2ab, 1 minus a square plus b square minus 2a, and third column minus 2b, 2a, and 1 minus a square minus b square is equal to that be equal to 1 plus a square plus b square, 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube. You have to prove this result. Okay. So here you take left side and yes, choose an operation in such a way that you can take common as 1 plus a square plus b square. So here you have 1 plus a square already, but here you have minus b square. So it becomes positive. That means here you want to make it as plus b square. So what you do here, you have 2b. So if you multiplying third row by b and add it to r1, it becomes 1 plus a square plus b square. Understand? And in the same way, here you have 2ab, and here if you, that means multiplying here by a and subtract that means that from r2, here you have 0. So in this way, you can first is trying to simplifying it and then check what type of result here you obtain. Understand? So applying it. Yes, left side. Here you applying R1 replaced by R1 plus B times of R2. B times of R3. Okay. Here you multiplying by b and add it to r1, and also r2 replaced by r2 minus a times of r3. R2 minus a times of R3. So here you have 0. So write it. So here you have 1 plus b square, sorry, a square plus b square, a square plus b square. And here what you have, if you multiplying by b and add it here, so you have 0. And yes, here you take some rough work. Yes, write it. Here you have minus 2b. Here you have minus 2b, and you multiplying third row by b and add it. Write it. So you have plus b minus a square b minus b cube. So if you are simplifying this, so you have minus b minus a square b minus b cube. So if you're taking minus b common, so you have 1 plus a square plus b square. So in place of this, you write minus b into 1 plus a square plus b square. Yes, write it. So in this way, you can simplifying it. So here you completed your first, that means row. Now in second row, what you do here, multiplying third row by a and subtract from r2. So here you have 0. Yes, here you that means take some rough work. So 1 minus a square minus b square and minus, sorry, here you subtract, no? So plus 2a square. Plus 2a square is there. What is that? R2 minus minus R2. R2 replaced by R2 minus a times of R3. So it becomes positive. Sorry, here you have positive plus sign. Here you have plus sign. So you have 1 plus a square plus b square. So write it here, 1 plus a square plus b square. And yes, in this place, what you write, 2a, right here, 2a minus a times. So a plus a cube plus ab square. Okay, so here you have a. So you can take a common. So you have 1 plus a square plus b square. So here you can write a into 1 plus a square plus b square. So that is your second row. And in third row, you write as it is, 2b minus 2a and 1 minus a square minus b square, which is your third row. So in this way, here you have your determinant. Now taking 1 plus a square plus b square common from first row and second row. Okay. So overall, what you have 1 plus a square plus b square whole square. Okay. So here you have 1, 0, 2b. Here you have 0, 1, minus 2a, and third column minus b, a, and 1 minus a square minus b square. So in this way, you have your determinant. Yes, write it. Now you are trying to make some other zeros also. So how you make other zero? So you can make here 0. How? Here you multiplying by 2b and subtract it from R3. So here you have 0. Here you have minus 2a, no doubt. And yes, if you simplifying here, multiplying first row by 2b and then subtract it from R3. So just check it, what is your result here. So 1 minus a square minus b square and plus 2b square, or plus 2. Oh, you are not getting the such type of results. So no doubt, and let's leave it. You expand it with respect to R1 here. Here you expand it with respect to R1. Okay. So you note it quickly, this part. just I am solving here. So expanding with respect to R1, so you can write 1 plus a square plus b square whole square into, you write here 1 into eliminating first row and first column. So you have 1 minus a square minus b square and minus 2ab. Minus 2ab. Okay. Minus 2a square, sorry. Now first row, first column eliminated. Yes, plus 2a square, sorry. Plus 2a square. Here you have plus 2a square, understand? And for 0, no need to write. And for this element, you write here minus b into eliminating first row and third column. So here you have 0 and here you have minus 2b. Minus 2b. Okay. Yes, simplifying. So you can write 1 plus a square plus b square whole square into, here you have 1 plus a square minus b square plus 2b square. Okay, so which is b square. So overall you have 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube, which is your right side. Which is your right side. Note it. Okay, so you trying to simplifying, or that means um, solve more and more question, that means about the properties of determinant. And yes, next term, just always solve the other questions which be based on the properties, and then go to other, that means concept about, that means adjoint of matrix, inverse of matrix, and all that again. And yes, first you complete your, that means all the questions based on the properties of determinant. Then we all study about the different topics, which is adjoint of matrix and its property. And with the help of that, you also defined, that means other definition of inverse of matrix again. And also that means consistency and inconsistency of system of equations, and that be solved by matrix method. Okay, so all that